Some monuments impress you with their size, some with their beauty. But Angkor Wat does something rarer. It makes you feel small in the presence of an idea. In Khmer, Angkor Wat means temple city, but this is far more than a temple. It is a vision of the universe carved into stone, a place where architecture becomes cosmology, a place where myth, mathematics, religion, astronomy, and royal ambition all meet. And nearly 900 years later, it still has the power to leave you speechless. Angkor Wat was built in the early 12th century by King Suryavarman II. It remains the largest religious monument in the world. Originally, it was dedicated to Vishnu, one of the principal gods of Hinduism. But over time, as the Khmer Empire embraced Buddhism, Angkor Wat transformed into a Buddhist temple. It didn't survive because it stayed unchanged. It survived because it remained sacred through the kingdoms, through the religion, through centuries. Before the temple rises, the moat commands your attention. A vast man made rectangle of water stretching over 3 miles around the complex. It is not just beautiful, it stabilizes the sandy foundation beneath, and symbolically, it represents the cosmic ocean surrounding Mount Meru. At the entrance stands the statue of Vishnu, believed to be the original 8-armed statue once placed in the central shrine. Its ancient name was likely Vishnu Loka, meaning the sacred dwelling of Vishnu. To understand Angkor Wat, you have to understand one idea: Mount Meru. In Hindu and Buddhist cosmology, Mount Meru is the center of the universe, the home of the gods, the axis around which heaven, earth, and the cosmos revolve. And Angkor Wat was designed to represent exactly that. The temple is not just inspired by Mount Meru, it is Mount Meru, symbolically recreated on earth. Suddenly, Angkor Wat is no longer just an architecture. It becomes an entire universe in stone. Angkor Wat is home to nearly 2000 Apsaras, some say over 3000. According to Hindu mythology, these celestial nymphs emerged from the frothing water during great churning of ocean of milk, when the Devas and Asuras joined forces in their quest for Amrita, the nectar of immortality. What makes the Apsaras of Angkor Wat truly extraordinary is not merely their beauty, it is their individuality. No two are exactly alike. Each bears a unique hairstyle, distinctive ornaments, and subtle facial expression, as if every figure was crafted to tell her own story. Crossing that causeway feels different. It feels less like entering a monument and more like walking into another age. As you move forward, the journey becomes symbolic. From the outer galleries to the central sanctuary, every step is said to mirror a return to the creation of the universe. Before entering the heart of the temple, two elegant sandstone libraries stand on either side. Once home to sacred manuscripts written on palm leaves and bark. Even here, knowledge had a sacred place. Angkor Wat is aligned with the sky itself. During the equinox, the sun rises directly above the central tower, proof of astonishing ancient engineering. And everywhere the seven headed Naga balustrades. More than decoration, they symbolize the bridge between man and the heaven. Unlike most temples, Angkor Wat faces west, a direction often linked with death and eternity. That is why many believe it was built not only as a state temple but also as the mausoleum of its king. Nearly every surface speaks with bas reliefs of Devatas, Apsaras, Hindu epics in stone. The first great relief we encountered was the Battle of Kurukshetra, the legendary clash of the Kauravas and Pandavas, a temple but also a stone canvas. On level 1, four rectangular stone lined basins appear within the temple enclosures. Their placement is precise. Water here is never just water. They echo cosmology, the primordial ocean around Mount Meru. Some also interpret these basins as representing four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. And the temple itself becomes the fifth element: space. Whether literal or symbolic, one thing becomes clear. Angkor Wat was designed as a sacred landscape, not merely a building. Angkor Wat rises in three levels, each drawing you closer to the divine. Concentric galleries, steep stairways, a gradual ascent towards the kingdom of the gods. Scattered across the temple are thousands of apsaras, celestial dancers. Nearly everyone is unique, and among thousands, only two are said to smile with a full set of teeth. From level 2, the central towers begin to reveal themselves more clearly. Five towers arranged in a quincunx, like lotus buds rises towards the sky. Unlike Indian temples that often reach upwards in a single vertical line, Angkor Wat unfolds horizontally, vast, layered, and monumental. And finally, level 3, the Bakhan, the most sacred part of Angkor Wat, an enormous elevated platform supporting the iconic central towers. The climb is steep, and perhaps that is the point. Reaching the highest level feels earned. From here, the temple changes again. The crowds feel quieter, the air feels different, and for a moment, the monument feels less like a tourist destination and more like what it was always meant to be, a sacred summit. Angkor Wat houses numerous Buddha statues, including the Hall of Thousands of Buddhas or Pramphon, which we saw near the entrance of level 1. For centuries, it has remained a living place of worship where monks and local devotees continue to pray. Although many statues were damaged or beheaded during periods of conflict, the spirit of devotion endured. Even today, Prefon reminds visitors that Angkor Wat is not just an ancient monument, but a sacred temple that remains alive with faith. As we moved through the galleries, another remarkable feature demanded attention: the roofline. At first glance, it appears simple, but the closer you look, the more extraordinary it becomes. The master builders of Angkor Wat crafted these sweeping roofs entirely from sandstone. Massive stone blocks were precisely carved and fitted together to create elegant vaulted galleries stretching across the complex. From a distance, the roofs resembles a series of graceful ridges rising towards the sky. The roofline is much more than shelter. It is a canvas of sacred art. The gallery edges are adorned with intricate naga serpents, lion heads, and Garuda motifs, while the entrance are crowned with beautifully carved tympanums, filled with scenes from mythology and religious symbolisms. Even from above, the temple continues to tell stories. As we stepped out from the central tower, the southern galleries reveals another extraordinary narrative. Here, stone depicts the punishment of 32 hells and the rewards of 37 heavens, souls judged by Yamadharma, assisted by Chitragupta. This is not just mythology, it is philosophy, a reflection on action, consequence, and moral order. On the Eastern Gallery, one of Angkor Wat's greatest masterpieces, the churning of the Sea of Milk. 92 Asuras, 88 Devas, pulling the great serpent Vasuki. Under Vishnu's direction, a cosmic struggle, creation through tension, order born from conflict. It is one of those carvings you can look at for hours and still keep discovering something new. In the northern gallery, another epic unfolds. Krishna's victory over Banaasura. Again and again, Angkor Wat reminds you that this was not merely a place of worship, it was also a place of storytelling, a civilization preserving its world view in stone. Every wall tells a universe. And somewhere along the way, beyond the towers, carvings, and galleries, Angkor Wat becomes more than a monument. Not just wow, not just admiration, perspective. Because the true wonder is not simply its scale, but the vision behind it. Nearly 900 years ago, an entire cosmos was imagined in stone: mountains, oceans, heavens, gods, and time itself. And what feels even more astonishing is that this is only one masterpiece among the many wonders of the ancient Khmer world. You arrive expecting history. You leave thinking about human imagination, what people believed, what they dared to build, and what they left behind for the world to wonder at. Angkor Wat is not just something you see, it is something you carry with you long after you leave.